Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. AVAX hasn't really done much yesterday or since the last update, but AVAX is still holding the communicated micro support area that you see there on the chart. It's defined between $19.32 and $22.13. If the bulls make a comeback, then they should do it before the price breaks below $19.32. So we are very close to that important pivot. We're in a support zone, but it is not, so the blue count, you can see it there on the chart, the blue scenario would be what the bulls need to do in order to confirm that really a lasting low has been established. The problem is, and we talked about that, the move up from that 5th of August low, it is a 3-wave move. So it's not clearly bullish. Yes, we have a possible ABC structure. But an ABC structure is typically not bullish, not when we see ABCs to the upside after a long downtrend, because it rather suggests further downside continuation. For example, as per the white wave count, where you can see a long WXYXZ pattern, a very exotic correction. I normally don't like to use these patterns, but it fits best here. But it's just not a great pattern. So, because it doesn't happen very often, so it's questionable, right? But at the same time, there is absolutely no evidence that a low has formed here on the AVAX chart. And what I can see as reasonable is a possible bounce there in circle B to the upside, which could reach the area between $23.92 and $26.20. That's still the Fibonacci resistance area that we talked about. I don't need to adjust anything here because the price hasn't really made a new low. So the idea is still that we could get there. We don't have to get there, but it's resistance. So that means the trend is down, in my opinion, locally because of the 3-wave rally that we have. 3 waves up, again, it's not clearly bullish, it's rather bearish. And based on that decline that happened, which I've labeled as circle A, it's the A wave within the Z wave, in such a complex correction like a WXYXZ pattern, the Z wave is an ABC structure. So we have an initial move down, which I'm labeling circle A, that's the A wave. Now the B wave element is missing. It could happen from here. We could see a bit of a bounce from here somewhere. And then the resistance area is already on the chart. If it's really a B wave, it should really stay below $26.21. And then, again, we don't have to get there, but the price should stay below it. Okay, any break above it would indicate that maybe something different is going on, maybe something more bullish. But the overall focus is on the downside as long as we stay below resistance. We could see a bounce from this support area, however. So it's important to know about these key pivots. We've got support on the chart, we've got resistance. I see it as reasonable to watch for this ABC structure to the downside in the white count. Basically ABC in wave Z. And then we've got $16.96 there as next support, because if this is a Z wave down, we would expect the price to go below the 5th of August low. And $16.96 is next support. And then $12.62 is sort of the last, let's say the last clear bullish support level. However, if really this white count plays out and we get circle B, then circle B, once complete, will allow us to calculate a target for circle C to the downside. So there will be another additional support level to watch. So at the moment, therefore, we have to be a bit patient. There is no clear bullish setup. You could watch for a bounce here. The levels are clear, but pay attention to the trend line that comes down, which could be dynamic resistance. And it could just keep the trend down together with the Fibonacci resistance area. So that's the update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.